Miami aliens. We're going to talk about it. I can't tell you how many times I've been sent this story via email or Instagram or tagged on Twitter over and over again. Now, this story came out earlier in the week. I ignored it on the Wednesday show because it seemed too fantastical, and there really wasn't a lot of information. Since that time, a little bit more information has come out. So this is what probably everyone has heard. If you listen to this show, you probably heard this, that there was a very large police response in Miami. I believe it was on the 1st or 2nd of January. Probably, I would say 50 to 70 police cars were videotaped going to a mall. And pretty soon afterwards, people were saying online that they were responding to 8 to 10 foot tall aliens at the mall. Yay! And now there's also rumored that there was a blackout in the area and that people were exchanging gunfire with these aliens. So there was some sort of various weapons exchange. There's right there. That sounds like an alien ray gun. This is like, that's a human gun. This is an alien gun. Yeah, there we go. Right. And so here's what I have. So here's a brief breakdown. I'll break this open. So here's the highest quality video that I could find. There's a bunch of obviously artifact and super compressed video out there. This is the best that I could find. And I will bring it up on screen, and I'll play the audio. The audio is, I don't know if it's as important, but I will do my best to link it all up here. I'll embiggen it. Here we go. Now, a lot of the video quality, not that good. It was shot at night. You can hear sirens, obviously, in the background. You can hear people talking, but none of the people talking in these videos are describing aliens wandering around at all. They are more in awe at the police response that they're seeing to some event happening at a mall. That is it. But here it is. I'll play the video and the audio. What we're seeing is just people running down the street right now.
What did you hear? Oh, that's what that was? Oh, that's what that was?
People said they're hearing gunshots, but no aliens in sight.
I didn't hear that. I just heard screams.
Yeah, no, that's why I came out.
And then we see probably in a neighborhood, I would say, in this picture right here, I don't know, maybe almost 50 police cars. It's insane for this kind of response. It is quite interesting. Here it is. I mean, maybe there's 100 police cars right there. There are a whole bunch of cops out there with flashlights looking at people. Okay. And that's the highest quality video footage that I could find. Now, there is another piece of artifact video footage of a purported alien, but higher quality versions of that shows that it's most likely just 3 people being lit up by high-powered headlights that make a weird shadow. That's it. And but this is going on and on. So what are some of the other kind of weird anomalies associated with this? Well, there's a TikToker, Joe. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this TikToker, but she has kind of laid it out in a very exhaustive and very long way. So I'll put her up on the screen here so you can take a look at her. And I'll play some of the more interesting clips that she has looked into. But here it is. So really, the most interesting parts are right around 250.
Yeah, I'm glad you got this one. That's all right.
And so she's just looking at the police response right now.
But wait, it gets better. Along with the ridiculously high number of police officers that arrived on the scene and the helicopter flying above, apparently after this incident was phoned into the police, the Black PD helicopters were the only things flying that night in the Miami sky. As the Miami airport was shut down, still no flights going or coming at Miami International, only one PD helicopter patrolling the area. The absolute lack of this story anywhere is absolutely driving me mad. On my Google search, I found nothing. I found crickets. Ironic. Even my ex, not my ex, even X let me down. Well, my ex let me down too, but that's a whole nother story. As when I searched on X, this is what I found. No results for people shooting at Miami Mall, 8 to 9 feet tall creatures. Okay, valid. Let's remove the obvious. Do another search without the 8 to 9 foot tall creatures. Well, now that's suspicious. Still no results for Miami Mall shooting January 2024. Now that's very suspicious. Because judging by the size of the police presence, the helicopter, but wait, there's more. You would think even X would have one post about it, but nothing. Thank goodness for social media, though, because where would we be in situations like this when the media chooses not to report if we didn't have incredible people going to social media to post details about it themselves? Can someone confirm they've cut the police scanner? Check flight tracker, doesn't look like any flights leaving or coming into MIA. You can see the helicopter doing loops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people claim they saw 8 to 10 foot tall aliens or very tall zombies, and it caused shoppers panic. There are now black helicopters flying and everything is blocked off. Power has also been cut in a few blocks and at the mall. So you're going to tell me that the police literally cut the public's access to the police scanners, all because some juveniles are fighting with sticks?
I'll pause it right there. So the only person I really know peripherally in the area is Clint from Liberty Lockdown. He was on the Union of the Unwanted. He does a show with Luke Rudowski. He says he's about 20 minutes away from the mall and that his internet for the past few days has been spotty. That the communications just aren't that good. Now, he knows about this story. He said he was going to go down there and see if he could get any additional information. And from his Twitter, I couldn't find any indication that he actually did that or has any more information on this. Now, according to Reddit, someone listened to scanners from that time period. They said, update, I went through 2 hours of scanner audio so far. There was much radio traffic that night, so it's taking a bit longer than expected. I will go through the rest tonight. And then he went on to say, so far, it all started at a CVS on Biscayne across the street from Bayside. First call was juveniles fighting outside the CVS. Police got there and they were already gone. They knocked over some stuff and all of them stole things as they ran out. Police say from there for 45 minutes, police stayed there for 45 minutes and they never came back. And then there were threats of violence at 200 Chopin Plaza. Next was motorists called in anonymous to report juveniles attacking an elderly man in the streets. And then a task force officer called in that a group of ATV and dirt bike riders was gassing up at the Cadillac gas station on Biscayne in Edgewater, asking who else was nearby. So there was activity in the area, but nothing in relation to aliens or even the Miami stick battle at the mall. That's what I was trying to find, but I didn't see anything thus far about that. Now there are news reports that I found of people being arrested, like 4 teens arrested after a large fight caused chaos at the Bayside Marketplace on New Year's Day. 4 arrested after teen fight caused chaos outside Bayside Marketplace. That's according to CBS. And then there is a headline here. Moment over 60 Miami cap cars swarm Marketplace after brawl broke out between unruly youngsters armed with sticks throwing fireworks, according to the Daily Mail. That's according to 4 different headlines right there. Nothing about aliens, tall aliens, and no even eyewitness testimony or shaky video camera footage of aliens in the mall.
Yeah. Well, and it makes sense because people will have leftover fireworks. And the explanation I saw under that video when I saw it, it was posted on that Flat Earth guy who we had on a couple years ago. One of the comments was like, "No, Miami is like Wu-Tang, ain't nothing but to fuck with. They do not want tourists to be spooked by, any kinds of crime or danger in the area." And does that seem like a lopsided response? Yes, but who knows? Things can get out of hand. Like that's why, and in the comment, it said that's why Black Lives Matter protests didn't have any traction in Florida, is because they were just like, we're not doing this.
Now, the most curious thing that I cannot verify yet is the air traffic over that area for that time.
Yes, that was a weird one.
So there could be something like, I'm not going to just believe the headlines just because there are headlines. I do not believe that there were aliens there. One, out of all the alien encounters that I have read, it is very rare. I would say I have not read of an account of an alien humanoid choosing to enter a very public place to make some sort of overt showing that they are there. There is no advantage for them to do that unless their goal is to cause mass panic and pandemonium, which I don't think it is because it hasn't really happened before. And there are other places to cause mass panic at a maximum scale beyond using a mall in Miami.
No, it's called Thanksgiving dinner at your mom's house.
Yeah, or landing on the White House lawn if they want to cause mass panic. Typically, humanoids are not of this size. Typically. Now, there are. The only other recent event where there has been some sort of brazen appearance, overt appearance by weird humanoids in a fairly public way is the Peru alien attack, and I'm doing air quotes there, where people in armor ranging from 6 to 8 feet tall came in on hover surfboards and tried to abduct that girl. And that was witnessed by not only her, but multiple people in the village. But that, by all accounts, seems like some sort of human operation more than a humanoid or alien operation. So I'm not discounting that there could be some sort of psychological operation, like a real physical psychological operation going on here. But it feels like this has just spun out of control online, and people are jumping to aliens because it's fun. It's fun to think aliens are roaming around the mall, going to Forever 21, picking up some Cinnabons, and people are shooting.
Did you do that, by the way? Was that your
I did the alien shopping, of course.
Oh my God. Follow us on Instagram, OBDM Pod. Mike put up a fucking beautiful picture of aliens shopping.
Just shopping. They're just minding their own business.
We might go to the food court here in a minute.
But I've heard no reports of armored clad people coming in on surfboards trying to rough up people or abduct people. Nothing like that. The the first-hand witnesses or eyewitness accounts, there's nothing there. Now, I have seen random TikTok videos of people claiming that their father was an officer on scene and that their father refuses to talk about this event, and they have been ordered not to talk about it. But this is all hearsay and secondhand, and it could be just chumped up for clicks. And that's what it seems like.
Why don't you take a look in Carrot Shop and see what No Beret shared with us on Rumble. And thank you, everybody who joins us live on Rumble or Twitch. We've been getting a good audience lately.
Okay, I'll bring this up. So this is the maybe I'll bring up the audio, but what we're seeing on screen here, it does looks like quite a large brawl in Miami. Kids with sticks. Kids with sticks. Now, does that warrant a 60-car response? Maybe in Miami.
No. Caught on camera beating up a man in downtown Miami. Tonight, they're facing several charges for this attack and for the panic caused at Bayside Marketplace last night. Police say more than 50 juveniles damaged stores, started fights, and set off fireworks.
So pause it real quick, because This is where the conspiracy tards were going, oh, it was 2 kids with sticks, and that's what the response was, and it was so lopsided. No, if it's 50 and you don't know if anyone has guns, and you're in Miami, which is a high tourist area, I mean,
Cool.
like my husband's friend from Mexico came, and that was apparently like, we got to go to Miami, which is like, I think in the United States, we're like, yeah, maybe I'll see Miami one day. But like for them, it was like a big deal, you know? So it's like if you're the police or you're running that city and you want tourism money,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot. It's more cops than I would have thrown at it, but it's not.
How many
like
cops would you throw at this, Joe?
I think 20 cars is enough.
Maybe 4?
Yeah, maybe 4 is maybe not enough. You don't know. There's 50 kids, possibly with sticks, and Lord knows what else.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that the alien narrative kind of spun out of control, and
it's a whole nothing burger.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid to say that word, but there's nothing there. It's a big distraction for people with low IQ.
It's like, and trust me, people, I want to believe, but I've also read enough books on this crap to know what is more likely to happen than not. And for aliens just to appear at a mall is an extremely unlikely scenario.
It's not the destination list. Like Mexicans might want to go to Miami and see the mall, but aliens, I don't think that's their first, stop.
I don't think that they're into commerce like we are. But I won't discount it. It's just this story ain't it. Trust me, it ain't it.